Oh, you saw Mama. You saw Mama. It's okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Ooh, there you are. So, I wanted to get on today, guys. And I know that I have been MIA the past week. I haven't been doing my duties with my videos and whatnot. But it has been pretty busy around here on this farmstead the past week. And honestly, I'm just spent. I don't even know where to begin. I'm so discombobulated with my life at this point. But I'll see if I can't fill you in. So, it all started about a week ago when we realized that our roof was leaking on the house. And decided we needed to finally have something done about that. And then it just turned into this whirlwind of, oh my gosh, I don't know. Honestly, just a shit show. But, excuse my language for those of you who don't appreciate that. But, I mean, I don't really know any other way to describe it. So the roof was just, leaking a little bit. It's not like we had buckets sitting out or anything like that. And so Timmy decides that we're going to call Alpha and do a claim. And so they send a inspector out to do the claim and then tells us that we need to have the roof, the tin roof, completely taken off. The wood underneath needs to be inspected, and if it is just water damage, then they will replace that. But if it's rotted, then we have to pay for the rotted wood, and they'll pay the labor, but they'll pay for the rot. I mean, they'll pay the labor, we'll pay for the rotted wood. But then if it's just water damaged, then they'll pay for the labor and the wood. So then we have to find a roofer, a contractor to do it. And so we have a guy come out yesterday, and he's like, well, I wouldn't take it all off. I would just do, repair work or whatever, which is great. But I don't know if Alpha's going to go with that because they haven't sent us their estimate yet. Of course, we've not heard from them. And in the process, we start freaking out because how are we going to pay for a new roof? Like, how do you pay? I mean, the house is, 80 plus years old. We know it's going to be rotted. I mean, why wouldn't it be? And how are we going to pay for that? So we decide, well, we'll refinance the house and get some money out and take care of the roof. And we also have a water leak that we've had forever. We just found it where it was. We knew we had a leak, but we couldn't find it. Well, we found it amongst all of this. So water leak, roof leak. Our house is trying to drown us, apparently. And anyway, so we'll just have that all taken care of, and then if we can find Timmy a newer vehicle to drive that's a little bit more dependable, because his truck is just playing out on him, and I've begged him to get something else, but he just keeps fixing that one. So there's that. So in that process, I do so well. I get all the paperwork yesterday. I mean, this has just been in a matter of a week and a half. Get all the paperwork out for the loan and get all that sent in. Before I could get home yesterday, they had approved us and called to say that they were sending appraisers out today. So last night, of course, I freak out. I have a moment of, stress. And I clean the house, up and that sort of thing. I mean, we live in our house. We have a pig in our house. How in the heck do you explain to an appraiser why you've got a pig in your sunroom sleeping on the chase lounge? Like, you can't explain that. Or why there's holes in the sheetrock on the stairs because your boys don't know how to walk downstairs. I mean, how do you explain that to somebody that's never been into your home? I feel like I've been invaded, honestly. Like, The roofer's been on the roof. The inspector's been in the house. The appraiser's been in the house. I just feel invaded in my personal space. My home is my sanctuary. It's my go-to. It's my safe place. I don't normally let things in there that's going to, make me feel some sort of way. And they've just been all over it this week, and it's made me feel some sort of way. So I had to come out to the barn and feed the new baby. This is Samuel. Samuel is going to be our herd sire. When he grows up, he's got a job to do. I got him at the sale this past weekend, along with two geese to go with a little geesey friend over there. And I got another sheep. Her name is May, and she's a little bit bigger. She's already been weaned, so she's over with the bigger sheep. But this is Samuel, and he's probably going on about 2 weeks old now. He gets a bottle 4 times a day. So I'm his mommy. And so I had to come out to the barn so I could, regroup and feed Samuel, and because this is also my safe place, when I get stressed or whatever. But, my anxiety is, at an all-time high now, because I just had somebody coming through my house taking pictures and measuring and asking questions, and I'm like, how do you explain? There's no way to explain to a stranger how important your house is to you. Like, it's my home, and it's where my grandparents lived, and it's where they raised their children, and it's where we came as kids, and we played, and we felt safe and loved, and we were fed. And how do you explain that to a stranger that has no idea how important that is to you, and you need money to help save it? There's just no way to explain that to somebody that has no idea how important it is to you that you save your house and you do everything you can. And it's been such a long process. I feel like there's always something that can be improved in it, and we just do the best that we can and make it a home and make it someplace where our kids and grandkids want to be, and at the same time not forgetting how hard my grandparents worked for it. And I'm so thankful to be here, and having somebody come in and make you feel like it's not good enough, or it's not worth it, or I don't know, you're less because you have a pig in your sunroom. Which the people didn't do that, but it just, it just makes you feel uncomfortable. But anyway, so that is going on. They said it would be next week before we would know anything, and we're still waiting on an estimate from the roofer and an estimate from Alpha, and we don't know if we're going to get this loan, and if we don't, how we're going to pay to have the roof fixed. And it's just scary, all the unknowns, and it's just hard. Adulting sucks. In other news, to add to the stress, I've got this baby I'm feeding 4 times a day. I've got these new geese. I've got the new sheep. I just hatched out 5 chickens in the incubator in the house. We've moved chickens. We've sold chickens. We've, all of the things. And Stella, our Frenchie, is in heat. And so we've been I've been taking her and Louie back to the vet. They have to go back today for a second round of AIs to get her pregnant, because this is our first litter of Frenchies, which is the whole reason why I came home, is to breed and to take care of things here on the farm and, live my farm dreams and farm life. And it just seems like it all hits at one time. And so it's, some weeks is really great and you're up when you're living the farm life, and then some weeks are really bad. And so, like, last week was a bad week. We lost a baby goose. I lost a turkey. had taken some pigs and chickens to the sale, and they brought no money hardly. I mean, it was embarrassing, the amount of money I got for those pigs and chickens. And so it's hurtful because that's what you want to do with your life, and you want to, this is how I want to make a living. And it was just like a slap in the face. And so it was like last week, I don't know, farm karma was against me. And then this week we're up because I've got this new baby sheep. I'm not feeding as many pigs. I've got new chicks in the incubator. I've got eggs in the other incubator. Everybody's doing better. The other goose is still okay. So it's just, I don't know. Sometimes life hits you in the side of the face and it's no good. But that's where I've been this week and last week. And I just wanted to give you a little update. Moving forward, I'll try to do better with my videos next week. And I will keep you updated on the roof and the house situation. And baby chicks and Stella and Louie making babies. So I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, here, Samuel, say bye. Say bye, Sammy. Samuel. Thank y'all for listening to me cry. Sorry. Just try to not let those breakthrough emotions out very often. Okay, bye.